My first question would be, do you think that today's education system causes a halt in mental progression of students in general? Sajjad.
I would say there are two things. Firstly, the way education is delivered, I have observed that in many cases it does halt curiosity, the ability of students to question. It is more targeted towards giving them notes, giving them shortcuts, which are surely going to get them a good grade, but it is killing, curiosity. I mean, this is what I have observed, that students have become more and more incurious over time. That's one thing. The other thing I also feel is that there is some very irrational commercialization. I'm not against commercialization in education per se, but I am obviously against irrational commercialization, where I personally feel that if Cambridge, for example, would revisit the situation and see the market for O-levels and A-levels, I would more say A-levels, they would realize that a chunk of students are actually not eligible to do A-levels because there is no criteria, there is no eligibility. A student who has not achieved a minimum of, let's say, a B or a C in math, who hasn't achieved a good grade in sciences, can go to a new school which is looking for students, and they would be given sciences even if they have D's and E's in them. So clearly, if it wasn't for these practices, the market for A-level would probably be half of its actual size. If suppose Cambridge made it a rule that someone who's doing hard sciences cannot progress to A-level hard sciences unless they have a minimum level of achievement in O-level sciences, or to do economics and physics, you must have a minimum level of achievement in math, O-level math, or maybe even add math for that matter. Right now, there are people who are getting D's and E's in O-levels, and they're getting into A-level schools and doing any combinations they like, and there is absolutely no check on them. Mm-hmm. So that's not the question where the mental progression is being halted. That's a point where the foundation stone is not there for a student to progress.
Absolutely.